morning, everyone. Welcome back. Let me just make sure. Yep, everything's working. All right. So as always, drop those tickers, questions, etc. in chat. I've got Alex here helping me out. Thank you, Alex. I hope everyone had an amazing day off. Days off are stupid. Days off are idiotic. Days off are moronic. Quite possibly, the only thing dumber than endless warmongering is days off. Anyway, that being said, if you got oil and gas stocks, congrats. Congrats. You know, this is an idea we talked about for weeks and weeks and weeks. I mean, we knew what was coming. You know, it's like this might be the most telegraphed geopolitical military event ever. So they for 3 weeks they told us. So again, I mean, they're boring, they're slow moving. IMPP, nice low float penny stock play. But again, you know, I mean, listen, I'm not, you know, it's just we knew what was coming. So just like we knew the short squeeze on DWAC was coming, you know, longtime members know what was the significance of 60, okay? And then, remember, 70 became the new 60, 80 became the new 70, 90 became the new 80, you know, so on and so forth. So, nice push all the way up through 140. Big move this morning. I mean, so hopefully you took profits. I mean, this is a 4 billion market cap play. Now, bear with me. Allow me to explain, okay? Remember, we have realistic expectations here, okay? You got a $50 gap this morning, okay? Come on, don't get greedy. So you understand, I mean, it's Monday. I know it's Tuesday, but it's Monday morning. They did the launch, you know, all that stuff. So now, again, bear with me. Hopefully you took profits this morning. If you didn't, just let DWAC set back up. Okay, we're so far from over with this, but today, you know, I don't know if today's the day for DWAC. Now, listen, it's 2022. Nothing would surprise me. But remember, and I already said it once. Here's the second time. $4 billion market cap. That's a big move. You know, the market may just need to digest this. And we got all week. You know, I know. You know, these are the situations where I say, Google the story of the two bulls, okay? Google the story of the two bulls, okay? You don't have to rush down that hill into DWAC this morning. Let it set back up, okay? So that being said, listen, if it does something wacky, okay, so enough, Tim. We're sick of it. Move on. All right, let's talk about it, okay? So let me grab a 2-day here. So how do we approach it? All right, relax. I'll tell you, just calm down. So, whoops, what did I do? Today, if by some stretch of the imagination you get a dip and rip, this thing goes. Okay, now, I think there is about a 8.73% chance that this retests the high of the day. Okay. Listen, it's 2022. Anything can happen. But it's only 8.73%. Three repeating. Okay. 8.73, 3. The three's repeating. Okay. For all you nerds out there that really want to, you know, get into the real hardcore statistics. Okay. That being said, ideally, we get like a day 3 surge on this. And by the way, I know I've been talking about the day 3 surge a lot. There should be a YouTube video dropping this week, okay? Look at Hook last week, okay? And if you watch the YouTube video from this weekend, I talked about Hook, which Hook is in play. But we've seen this a lot where, you know, kind of day 1, you get that big spike. Then you get the chop, okay? So 1, 2, and then 3. So that, I think, is a higher probability setup versus the 8.73333 repeating, okay? So now, again, I want to be clear. I'm not saying DWAC, by no means am I saying it's dead. I just think it's got to calm down a little bit. That makes sense? Okay? So, all right. And I know I spend a lot of time on DWAC, but like 90% of the questions are DWAC. So, all right, hook. So I'm trying to head off as many questions as possible. So hook was again a beautiful day 3 surge last week. And today, bread and butter dip and rip, baby. Please, 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 please pull at the open, you know. So let's, I'm doing terrible on DWAC. It is a dip and rip, but low probability. Look for more of a day 3 surge type setup. Hook. Please pull at the open and give us a killer dip and rip. IMPP, yeah. So IMPP is that kind of that sketchy, low float oil and gas play. I mean, super duper duper sketch. But hey, it's, you know, again, I know it's not Monday, but it's Money Monday, okay? IMPP, Oracle sees resistance at 71. So Oracle likes a dip and rip on IMPP. The most liquid stock on Oracle is PHUN, which is a sympathy play of DWAC, and 373 is a major resistance level. VWAP reclaim. So Oracle likes a VWAP reclaim on PHUN. And keep in mind, so this might be a little confusing, so bear with me. I actually like PH today. Okay, bear with me. Listen to the words that I say. Okay? I choose my words carefully. Perhaps you should have done the same, Persian. Anyway, I do like a dip and rip on PHUN. You might say, well, Tim, it's just a sympathy play to DWAC. You just said DWAC has low probability. Understand the market cap. PHUN's 300 million market cap. DWAC's 4 billion. Here, I'm throwing all kinds of stuff. You guys remember Sisyphus? Okay? So when we talk about market cap and float, we frequently talk about Sisyphus. If you remember Sisyphus, he was doomed to perpetually roll a rock up the hill. And I use this analogy because DWAC's a really big rock. Sisyphus can do it, but it might take him days or weeks to get that rock to the top of the hill. Smaller low cap, lower float, it's like rolling a basketball up the hill, okay? It's the same idea, it's the same setup. It's just the likelihood of PHUN making a bigger move this morning is better than DWAC because of the size of the market cap. That, my friends, is the Sisyphus analogy. So, we already talked about Hook, PLTR news. Yeah, I mean, listen, I wish I could save you, okay? Remember, my friends, I can't, you know, listen, I know 2 years ago on pre-market prep, I know I talked about Palantir. I loved Palantir in 2020, but you guys got to remember, it's not 2020 anymore. I mean, remember, Palantir was a meme stock. Space was a meme stock. Peloton, okay? Guys, you got to respect the chart. And I'll move on. And I love you. I love each and every one of you. And I want you to succeed. I want you to, listen, I love this stuff, okay? There's nothing I love more than trading, teaching trading, talking stocks, helping others. Well, actually, let me back up. There's nothing I love more than helping others, okay? If I didn't have it, listen, if I didn't have an interest in the stock market, if I hadn't been trading for 15 years, I'd probably be I'd probably be at Habitat for Humanity. Okay, listen, I love construction as well. I'd probably be building houses every weekend for Habitat for Humanity. Okay, but I'm telling you, I mean, this thing has been straight down literally for 2 years. Okay, so if you're still 2 years later since February 20, well, a year later, sorry, 2021. If you're still holding this a year later at 52-week highs and you're hoping for news, man, I can't help you. I can tell you not to bag hold. I can tell you to stick to the plan. I can tell you to focus on 3-to-1 risk to reward. I can tell you all these things. But if you're going to hold a stock that just goes down every day for a year, you're doomed. I mean, seriously, this will never work for you. It won't. And hey, sometimes you got to give up the dream. Sometimes you're a fighter and you just turned 40 and you still haven't gotten the title shot. I'm sorry. You're 40. It ain't gonna happen. Okay? Maybe if it's a movie and you're Rocky, maybe it'll happen. But it ain't happening for you. And if you can't cut your losses on PLTR, if you can't recognize that it's over, find something else, man. I mean, I'll try. I'll do my best. KSCP. No volume. ELF. No volume. MTech. Red to green. MTech was Friday's big squeezer. MTech's red to green. We already talked about PHUN. IMPP, did we? Yeah, we said, yep. IMPP, Oracle, dip and rip, yep. All right, my friends. Have an amazing day. I found a really cool SEC filing spreadsheet over the weekend, by the way. This thing's dope. I got it. I shared it in the Steady Trade team, but really, really cool resource here. So anyway. All right. Have an amazing day, everyone. To all of you on YouTube, remember, I am still live every single trading day at 8:30 Eastern. It's now called the StocksToTrade Advisory. Excuse me, Alex, if you could drop a link to that. Would love to see you tomorrow in the StocksToTrade Advisory. And the best part about the StocksToTrade Advisory is you get access to my killer watch or my killer playlist, and you don't have to listen to the same royalty-free music that you've been listening to for 2.5 years. That's the best part. So, all right, have an amazing day. Thank you, Alex. Thank you to all of you. Cut your bags, okay? Be agile. Have a plan. All the things I've talked about in 6,000 webinars. And we'll see you next time. Oops.